In love triangle news,
That's a square.
submitted by ABG from the OC,
Oh, cool. There's a ton of them out there.
a man helped his new wife marry her lover.
Huh?
What? New wife, marry her lover.
Wait, what?
In India.
I'm fucking confused.
How'd you know?
That's some Indian shit. It just sounded Indian as fuck. Yeah.
Can you explain that to
was
me?
the Indian stereotype.
That's how I was like, because they're very arranged marriages. Yeah.
In what sentence did it have curry? I don't know.
I think in India, similar to China, there's just the population's so huge that there's just a bunch of weird shit happening. But when it comes to people marrying other people, I feel like marriage like that only happens in India. Like the crazy stories only kind of happen in India.
Or like the reincarnation marriage.
shit
and
like that. But that one's more like Africa and shit sometimes. Like it's like these rare little gems that come out of Africa where like their wife was reincarnated into like the 6-year-old boy and now they're married. But I don't know, this one just felt
You're really good with getting on the same plane of thought with the whole country then.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Or she's really racist.
One or the other. Very empathetic or very
I go with
racist.
A.
It didn't even cross my mind that was an India thing.
I think I just play games now in my head.
I was just like
let's guess it. Let's guess it.
Is
Let's
the
play a game.
lover a woman?
That would have been cool, huh? No.
Yeah.
because if it was like a person got gang raped in the village, India,
yeah.
But that's also very common in the village areas of India
or all over the world, but then I think we just hear it so much.
because of the population. Because there's just so many people.
So much more crime because there's more people. Maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
Because I mean, China has a ton of people, but you don't hear about like gang rape, village. What you do hear is like the village coming out and beating down the dog stealers.
Yeah.
Because people are stealing dogs to eat them.
Yeah.
So that's a China thing.
I would guess China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're on the same.
Lead in your fish. Who does that? China.
Sounds like China.
People passing around a baby dolphin and the dolphin dying.
Japan.
I thought,
China.
well, I thought it was China. It was a Chinese tourist.
Japanese
Oh, no,
people.
Japanese people.
They just put a cove and then they slaughter the
slaughter
dog.
dolphins.
shit.
Yeah.
It's a bloody cove.
Oh man. All right.
For real.
Gio, you're right. This does take
We
place
could
in
guess
India.
it too, Gio.
Yeah, but that shit was morbid.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
was.
very true.
It's by the way, it's not all Japanese people eat dolphin. It's just a small little.
Not all Chinese people eat dogs. It's just that small little town.
That's true.
Yeah.
These two guys don't eat dogs.
No. Just chicken
That's
seed.
good. That's very progressive of you.
What?
I don't know. I'm trying to prevent you from saying some shit.
Like what? Like KFC?
No. Why?
He's all like quiet now.
DFC. It's DFC.
Or KFD?
Or KFD. Kentucky Fried Dog.
Dude, one time my grandpa was like obsessed with this beef jerky and he kept eating it and he was like obsessed with it. And then on the packaging is a dog. And
Oh shit.
It was a dog jerky.
that's what we think because he got it from this like Asian market all the time and it was like this off-brand, like there's no.
You never noticed
Yeah.
it was a dog?
No. And then the kids are like, I think this is dog meat. Like, because there's a dog on it and it didn't say beef jerky anywhere.
Maybe it was just the logo. Maybe like the sriracha with the rooster. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like the story of my family that my grandpa got addicted to dog jerky.
Did he keep eating it after you guys
Yeah.
brought that up?
That's Asian for you. That's Asian for you.
I don't care. It's delicious.
Yeah, they don't give a
I don't
fuck.
care.
Yeah, so this couple here, this 28-year-old groom, he married a 24-year-old woman from a different village, and
Because arranged marriages
it was
there.
an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
And so they didn't sign any legal papers or anything. It was just like a community blessing type of wedding. And 6 days later, that's when 3 men from the bride's village came to visit, and one of the men claimed to be the woman's cousin. So the 2 other men, they went into town with the groom, and the cousin stayed behind with the bride.
Oh, that's
And
her
so-
lover.
But that's the real lover.
Yeah, so then that's when the villagers saw that there was this newly married woman with a man alone in their home, and so they went and they started beating up the dude.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that whole town's got his back. That's so
Just like that.
Even though it's her cousin,
Yeah.
they didn't care?
Yeah, because they were just like, a strange man can't be alone with a newlywed woman. That's just
Jeez.
wrong.
Even if it's family.
You can't fuck your cousin here.
I get it.
Yeah, so then they were beating him up, and then finally the woman came forward and confessed that that was her old lover, but that her family did not approve of him, and that's why they arranged the marriage with the groom.
Dang.
And so because of that, the two had to keep their love a secret. And then when the groom came over from the village and he found all this out, he decided to help her marry her lover so then the three of them can live in harmony.
That fool friend zone himself?
Maybe he was like, she kind of busted, homie. If you want her, you could have
That's
her.
so nice of him.
Super nice.
That's super nice.
And then I also want to know exactly like how is that panning out, because they don't go into more detail. Like, is he also involved in
Maybe
the three of them?
Maybe he's gay and that's his beard.
He likes the cousin.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, this helps me. Yeah.
Get out of this, so I could do this.
Cause it's not is India it's not India's not very accepting of that, right?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Sure.
I was just wondering. You can leave a comment, let me know. I'm not claiming to know anything.
Homosexual
at
arranged
me.
marriages would be tight.
Wow.
It's so progressive, but still so backwards at the same time.
Homosexual arranged marriage?
Where the parents are open-minded enough to make, they're like, oh, I know my kid likes Brian, but then, you know what?
The kid's like, I'm not gay, mom. I'm not gay. Hey, we're being progressive.
It's 2018.
And they're forcing them to do it?
I don't even want to. They're like, I like that girl.
I want to be with my girlfriend. No! Not today.
Yeah, so finally the groom called over the brother and the sister of the wife because the wife's parents, they have passed. And so the brother and the sister had to approve of this second wedding. And then also he called the lover's parents so they can agree to this whole arrangement. So everyone was
that's
on
very
board,
respectful.
including the community, and
That's
they
great.
all came together.
After they beat his ass.
Yeah, like, what happened with that? Like, they just finished beating his ass, and they're like, oh, you guys are lovers, and you approve. Oh, okay, all right.
Sorry. I was just
do it.
looking out, you
The
know.
right thing
Yeah.
at the time. Like to them.
Yeah.
The worst neighborhood watch community ever. I know. That stranger, they beat ass. Wait, so we're gonna vote on his wedding? All right.
And then they celebrate, and after the wedding, they're all drunk like Steve the other day. I want to say.
My
You
bad.
know. Sorry. You understand?
It's like your drunk friend at the bar, like when you go out and this dude's hitting on you and she's like, yo, you better stay the fuck away from her. You better stay the fuck. And you're like, actually, I kind of like him. He's like, okay. Hey, you want to go with my friend? You get with my friend, she likes you.
But yeah, they're just saying that this solution was great for everyone involved, because if they wouldn't have came up with this solution, then 3 lives would have been destroyed.
Does the girl still have to fuck both of them?
That's the thing. I want to know, like, how are they working this out? Like, is he just slowly gonna?
Otherwise, it's not a solution. One guy has a dry dick, one guy has a really wet dick.
Or is it like transition fucking? Where like you fuck this guy a little bit and then slowly you just stop fucking this guy and you fuck this
Yeah,
guy?
they like take turns. Like,
It's like the Richter scale and shit.
Yeah.
It's like fucking.
All living together?
It just sounds like they were able to get out of like a trapped situation.
yeah.
Like the guy was like, oh, I'm not really feeling her anyway. I am eyeing this girl, so maybe I could bring her in, and like we don't have to live together, but we're still married for our family's sake.
I'm all
They were
for
never
people just
legally
being
either.
happy. I'm glad that they worked out a thing where everyone's happy.
Very true.
Let people live their
It's a
lives.
win-win situation.
Yeah.
And she wins the most.
Yeah.
Yep.
She got her love.
I got the money from this guy's family and then the sex from this guy.
Yep. And she could be in the middle of a Indian cock meat sandwich.
Good for them.
Good for them. Congrats, Mazel Tov.
Yay! You know we have fans that are stuck in this stuff. Cause sometimes I read my emails.
He had a friend. Your friend, remember?
Oh yeah.
In college.
Remember the Indian girl that lived at the other, I don't know if you met her at the other apartment.
Oh yeah.
But I would ask her like, so you don't ever like when they all go out to drink, you don't date, you don't even like keep your radar.
No point because I have to go home and marry.
She didn't have an accent.
She had no accent.
In my mind, she
She was
did.
born
Perfect
here,
English.
and then for her, she's like, honestly, there's no point because I
She
know.
sounded just like that.
I know, but
I like how he can do that for her, but he can't do that for your mom.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
it comes out.
No, because your mom doesn't sound like that.
What does my mom sound like?
No, even when he just like imitates us, he has to give us Chicana accent.
Because I imitate the perspective. I feel your guys' soul, and then it's fuck. It's like that.
That is my soul. It's true.
I had a coworker who was in an arranged marriage, and like she was from India, and she was arranged marriage there, and they had a daughter, and then she came to America, and she found a lover there, and she like hardly ever talked to the husband, but he was cool with it, and I was like, so arranged marriage, that kind of sucks, and you didn't get to marry the person you fell in love with, and she's like, no, arranged marriage is a really good thing, and she really defended it because she's like, you're supported financially. Here, you don't know like if you're gonna make
Oh, it could be cut off at any moment.
Yeah, and like
So they're obligated to do their part as a team.
yeah.
Regardless of, that makes sense.
And so she was very for it, even though
She didn't get what she
like
wanted.
she separated love and marriage, I guess.
That was Japanese culture for the longest time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get love from outside of the home.
Huh.
Like the person that you marry, you're not expected to be in love with them.
It's just to make
So
the
affairs
family.
were like a normal thing.
Well, it wasn't an affair. It's like you're supposed to have love from a professional that can provide love, or someone just like if you're rich enough, then you get a girlfriend.
Huh.
And then I guess the girls get the shit end of the stick because
Oh, so it's just guys that get to do that?
Always.
right.
It's like in Greek culture
For
too.
girls, I think it's like a plus if they do get love from the like they do fall in love with the guy that they're arranged with.
Ugh.
Yeah.